Hello and welcome back to the channel. One of the accessories that I've been really curious to try since I got my Weber Kettle has been the Venom made by a company called Spider Grills, which promises to make the grill smart, basically by having a fan and controlling how the temperature is set up. So basically more of a set and forget and kind of deal instead of just constantly babysitting the grill, which I know some people use slow and sear method and the snake method to run that. But for me, it just makes a lot more sense just to set it up and not have to worry about constantly fiddling with the vents and try to get the temperature as well. I would say as a newbie, it's really great accessory. So we're gonna take a look at it now. I ordered the holiday bundle, which basically comes with few accessories. So one thing I wanted to show you guys when I opened this package earlier, just the attention to details. A lot of times you get packages which have the styrofoam on top, and then you have to figure out, fiddle it, how to open this up and get things out, or either you have to put it on the side and then try to do some jiggling with it. Here, it's a very handy dandy, you see, handle that they put together here, and you basically just lift it up and take it out. Small thing, but I like the attention to detail, which means basically usability wise they have thought about that. So as I mentioned, I've got the holiday bundle, which they currently have on sale, which gives you an extra meat probe, which is for taking the temperature of your meat, whichever you work, whatever you're cooking, and then a Venom battery, which I believe is a must-have accessory for the Venom itself, because what it does is then you connect Venom through this and power through that to the battery itself, so you don't have to run on a wire. I personally hate running wires, but even when I'm running the rotisserie kit for my Weber is because it's just a trip hazard. Plus, I don't like running fire and power like that. So definitely a good accessories. And if I wouldn't have bought the bundle, I would have bought this. It's kind of expensive, so I was a little hesitant about that. If it wasn't from the bundle, I would have probably thought about multiple times, do I need to really spend the money on? But now, just looking at it, it's not just such a basically a generic power bank that they just threw in and charge a whole bunch of money. It's actually a customized power brick, really hefty battery. What it gives you is not only the LED status of how much the battery life is remaining. You got a light here as well, as you can see. So right now it says full, and then you have power on off button for your Venom and charging port. It comes with USB-C to USB-C, and most importantly, this is magnetized, so it basically just sticks underneath your Venom. So that way you don't have to worry about where you want to put that. So even if you get a generic battery which supports 8-volt output or 12-volt output, you still have trouble finding a place where to put it in. So I like this option, and definitely a must-have accessory to get with your if you get it after the holiday bundle. So the book instruction, 2-page manual, shows you where to connect. So it basically just goes underneath the Venom, and that's your 12-volt plug that goes to the Venom to power it. Pretty straightforward, not a whole lot to it. But definitely something I recommend you to get if you're getting a Venom. Next up, we got small screwdriver. Again, attention to detail. For most part, companies would have just left this thing out, because who doesn't have a flathead screwdriver in their household to install something? But it's just that way you don't have to go searching for it. And next up, you got instruction manual, safety instruction, installation, startup, maintenance, assembly, buttons, and all the good stuff. So, and next up is your ash can. So one thing I immediately noticed compared to the Weather Master Touch that I currently have, this thing is not only a lot more lighter, but a lot more shorter as well. So that means that you'll be cleaning your grill a lot more and more often. Not a big deal. I usually try to keep my clean my grill at least once every couple of cooks, so that way it doesn't have too much ash in there. And now the meat and potatoes, or the star of the show, the Venom itself. We might got something else. So here, got 2 more accessories that actually come with it. If you didn't buy the bundle, you got your probes, which is your ambient probe that goes on your grate. So that's how Venom knows what the internal temperature is and whether to turn on the fan or turn off the fan to control that. And then your meat probe. This is similar to what the other one I was showing you. So basically this is the standard packaging where you get 2 probes, one for ambient and one for meat. I apologize, some background noises because I'm outside in my patio, and I think the AC just kicked on. And then we have our probe stand. This goes on this grates, and you basically clip it on, and your probe goes through right here, so that way you can put on there. And then a power brick or power adapter for your Venom. I'll be using the battery, so probably won't need that at all, but we'll see. And now the star of the show, Venom itself. As I say, making grills smart, or smart again, whatever you want to call it. I don't think they're making smart again, but yeah, they're trying to make them smart. So looking at the front of the Venom, you got a few buttons here, probes, ports. So the P1 is for the probe for the first one, the ambient probe, and then you got 2 meat probes. More than plenty. A lot of companies basically have, like, if you get a smart grill, they usually come with 4 probes, but I never needed more than 2, so I'm okay with that. On the side you got 4 buttons, rubberized buttons. So you got screen change button, I believe that's it, and then you got temperature, your timer, and Wi-Fi button. And on the right you have power and a toggle for setting up temperature and going through different modes. Overall, I wasn't expecting it to be this heavy. It's very top heavy right here, or front heavy I would say. That's because of I believe is the fan in here, and that's why. So it definitely gives me I would say a confidence that this is something that's going to work for a while, because if I assembled my master build gravity smoker, and the fan that comes with it is probably the cheapest they probably would have found. It works, but I do not have much hopes for it to run for a long time, and I've seen people having issues with that. But in this case, everything is steel, really good quality. As you can see, rating has got IP23 rating, power rating at 400 watts. This is the model number. You see pass. This is where your power port or power goes in, and you got really nice heat shield up top, or gasket, not the heat shield, sorry, gasket that goes, and this sticks to your kettle itself. And then on the bottom, here's where your ash tray attached, baskets attached. Premium quality, definitely, for sure. I see really nice the way it's been built. Here's how basically attaches to your ash catcher, which basically, this is the thing right in here that attaches to the ash catcher, and then when you move your ash catcher, this thing also moves. Shows you some details about Spider Grills 100%. So when you are at this point, basically your vents are completely open, and then you have some attachment points. So that's it. That's a quick unboxing and overview of the Spider Grills Venom. Now I'm gonna install it on my 22-inch Weber kettle and bring you guys back and show you how my experience is so far. So till next time, take care of yourself and have a great day. Bye.